but baby, it's so damn dramatic.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be getting down and showing you a makeup tutorial using Essence Makeup. As you guys know, I am in a year-long partnership with them, so this video is in collaboration with and sponsored by Essence Makeup. I'm going to be using their brand new lipsticks and their brand new mascara, and I'm going to talk through those two things separately, but I'm going to do my makeup as normal. This is definitely a really good matte look, I would say, and I'm going to try to incorporate some more fall tones and bronze up my face a little bit. Not really stuff that I do in the summertime because usually I'm pretty much tan and bronze because it's so hot here. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into this makeup look. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going in with the Lush Cosmetics $1 Million Moisturizer. This stuff is my jam, you guys. Honestly, I have been loving this moisturizer, and it is not available in the US. I usually snag a couple of these when I'm in Europe because products that have SPF in them, in order to be sold in the US, they have to be tested on animals. It's part of the regulations, and therefore Lush Cosmetics cannot sell their SPF line here in the US because they do not ever test on animals. So every time I go to Europe, I bring back a couple of these. They are very expensive. I think they're usually $70 to $75 per little tub, but it does amazing things to my skin. It makes it so smooth, so moisturized, and there's a little hint of highlight, so it brings that glow, making your skin really nice and juicy. And so I have been having a little bit of a Lush obsession lately. This is the Magical Moringa Primer. I just got this literally yesterday here at my local Lush. I've been doing a lot of Lush shopping lately. This is kind of like a balm, so you definitely can't take this out into the sun, otherwise it will totally melt and ruin the consistency, but it's like a thick cream type of product, and I like to just warm it up between my fingers, and then I just get it all over my face. I was so impressed with what this did on my skin yesterday when I tried it, and I actually had no idea that they had a primer in stock, to be totally honest with you guys. I was like, really? You guys have a primer? But it just dries beautifully, and it also has a little bit of dewiness, which I kind of like because I don't want my face to look just totally dry, you know what I mean? So this is really quite nice. Just kind of over my lids, see if this helps. But I do always go in with the Urban Decay Eye Primer Potion, just in case, because I do have such oily lids. Why not be safe, right? Let's just flop on a little bit more. I think I'm running out of this stuff too. It's kind of a miracle when I run out of beauty products, I will not lie. Okay, so brand new foundation I've been using is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and this is Water Fresh Makeup, so it's definitely water-based. It's much more runny and liquidy, but I have been kind of liking that because I only need a little bit, and I'm pretty much covered. Okay, I'm going in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. This is the shade Light Neutral. I got back into this because they sent me a huge PR package and I remembered how much I liked it, and I also had all the shades, so I decided I must use this stuff up because this is really good concealer. I sometimes forget how good things are because I just have so many things to try and it gets a little overwhelming. But I always find my way back to the good stuff. I always do. That's how you know something is really good, is when you find your way back to it a couple months later. We're gonna see how this works. I'm gonna use this brush to bronze my face. This is not a fluffy brush, tell you what. Not a fluffy brush at all. It doesn't work too bad. And I'm using Makeup Forever. I don't know why I just showed you the back of it. I'm using Makeup Forever. This is my custom created palette. I've talked about it a bit in the past before. Ooh, I actually quite like this brush for the bronzing around my forehead. That's quite nice. Oh yeah. Makes it so much easier. Okay, quick little blush. I've kind of moved away from blush. I used to really love it and I used to cake it on and look like a clown, but I've kind of moved away from it, to be quite honest with you guys. I don't know why, but I'm not really all that into blush anymore, which is kind of weird. I think I wore too much blush when I was younger, so now I'm kind of over it. Highlight. Also, Makeup Forever, it's the same palette. Makes it really easy to travel when you have one palette that gives you all three products. It's kind of that ride or die staple palette in that sense. And I'm gonna highlight a little bit more later, but first, I'm gonna go in with a palette from MAC. This is Power Hungry, and I'm just going in with my usual brown shade. And I'm just gonna put, so this is the palette, this is my usual brown shade here, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this color as well. Just mix those two up. I keep it really simple and really easy because I don't have too much time to be doing 17 different eyeshadows and blending for a long time. You guys hear me say that all the time. I just do not have the time to do that because I have so many things I need to do. So I'm always kind of the practical one. I love having all the eyeshadows. But honestly, I can't find the patience to blend a ton of colors together. If you guys do want to see me recreate an insane look and maybe use as many shadows as I can of one palette, let me know in the comments down below. And then I always like to go in with a bright color, so either this one, and this is a highlight, but I don't want to highlight the inner tear duct of my eye, so I'm going to go in with this one and just add a little pop of color on the inside, just to give it a little pizzazz. You know what I mean? Pizzazz is always a good thing. So let's pizzazz the look up a little bit. There we go, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna move you guys closer so you can see the effect of the mascara as well as the application of the lipsticks from Essence Makeup. In this little collection, I have all of the Metal Shock lipsticks. I'm really quickly gonna walk you through and just show you all of the various colors because they're so fun and they're really different, which I really do value when it comes to these beauty products. You need something that's more wearable on a day-to-day basis, but you also need something that's fun. So these two are really crazy. There's a green one and then this is a blue one. I may wear those just for fun one day. I love this color. This is berry vibes to the extreme. This is perfect for fall. Really love that, and it's also slightly vampy. This is one of my favorites. It's a pink one. This is also one of my favorites, and let's actually compare the two of these because you have this really light pink and then you have this more berry purple-ish pink as well. So you have options here, but those are definitely the two that I've been using the most. And then I also really like this one. This reminds me of the Barbie vibes, I would say. And by the way, in case I didn't mention this, they all have glitter in them and they are kind of like this metal addition to your lips. It's almost like you're applying a layer of metal to the lips. So this one is more copper gold-ish. Really like this too. It doesn't necessarily match my skin tone, but I love this color in general. I would love to see someone rock that color. And then I also have this one. This one is just so fun. It's kind of like applying gold to your lips. So I really, really like that. So they're just really fun colors, and these are definitely my three favorites. Go figure, they're the pink purple ones. This is Metal Shock 4, this is Metal Shock 2, and this is Metal Shock 3. That's funny. 2, 3, 4 are my favorite colors, and they're all pretty much in that pink purple range. So I will have to figure out which one I want to go with today, but it's definitely going to be something more wearable because I do have to go to work. Although I really do love this color. This is Metal Shock 5. Very, very beautiful. This is kind of an extreme lipstick, I would say, maybe for a night out, maybe for a holiday party, maybe if you guys have a dance kind of in the beginning of the school year, this would be perfect for that. So I really like that one. But I also think this color is pretty wearable on a day-to-day basis. This is Metal Shock 1. Super, super wearable every day. And then the rest of these, the green and the blue, maybe a little bit tougher, but if you're in theater, if you're gonna be in a play, if you just wanna have fun with makeup certain days with your girlfriends, these are really fun. And then this one I think you could potentially pull off as almost an everyday shade, but it's still a little bit harder just because gold on your lips is not the most wearable on a day-to-day basis, but I just think it's fun. So I have, so hard. 2, 3, and 4. This one is definitely the most Barbie-ish. This one is super pink and this one is kind of berry. So I'm gonna go with 3 for 2 reasons. 3 is my favorite number, and I just think that this one is super easy to wear considering it's not too sparkly and it's not too pink. It's kind of like right in between. So we're just gonna go with number 3. Just look at that pop of color though, you guys. It just instantly gives you full coverage, and it's almost like you're applying just a glitter shock to your lips. I love the name of these. Metal Shock lipsticks. They are definitely shocking my lips. And they're super creamy and moisturizing, which I love. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is really, really beautiful. Again, this was number 3 in the Metal Shock from Essence. I really like this. Okay, now in regards to the mascara from Essence Makeup, there are 2. These are both called Volume Stylist, but I have a lash extension one with lengthening fibers, and then I have a curl and hold one with micro styling waxes. They both say that they're supposed to stay on for 18 hours. I have tested this to a certain degree. When I was traveling back from Norway, I had mascara on my eyes. This was the mascara. It stuck through 24 hours of travel, literally. So I definitely think that they last a long time, but to be quite honest with you, how many times in your life are you gonna need to wear mascara for that long? I just think that they do last really well. So with this, I'm gonna do the curl and hold, because if you guys have been around for a while, you know that my lashes go almost straight down naturally, and I don't really curl them with a curling wand ever. I find it very annoying to have to do that and then also apply mascara. I told you guys I'm like super quick beauty, no time for the additional steps. So we're gonna go in with this one, and I just wanna show you the difference, and I'll try to get as close to the camera as I can so you guys can really see the difference between what it looks like with mascara and then just without, so you guys can compare. And in case you didn't know, I mean, Essence Makeup is a drugstore brand. They are very affordable. This is something that you guys can find at your local stores, so I will definitely leave all that information down in the description box below so you guys can make sure to check that out. I'm realizing right now that I did not do my brows. Wow. Makes a big difference when you don't do your brows. So look at that eye. And I have been realizing that I have this little sunspot here. I think it's a sunspot. I'm gonna have to talk to the dermatologist about that. But just look at my lashes, and I'm gonna look down. It is so good. This is a drugstore mascara, people, and it is amazing, right? Look at that. And I'm actually going to take the other one, the lash extension mascara. I'm gonna apply it to the left one. I wanna see if there's a difference between the two. I'm gonna go to work with different, just gonna be very different. Okay, this is one of the only things I can actually do with my left hand. I've been realizing that I do a lot with my left hand, but the mascara on my left lashes never seems to be as good as the right, and I think it's because I can wiggle my hand better when it's my right hand. I really wish I was ambidextrous. Imagine how good my makeup would be if I could do it from both sides. So the goal is to get the mascara on your lashes, Adaleta, not your entire face. Okay. Interesting. So this one is definitely more extending. It's not as voluminizing, I would say. It's more about just making the lashes look longer rather than making them look like there's more of them. Hopefully that makes sense. And sorry if the close-ups of my face are too much for you guys to handle. I know I'm getting old. So that is the lash extension mascara on this eye. And then this one is the curl and hold over on this eye. So I'm just gonna hold these up to where they're at, just so you guys can see the difference. This one is definitely lighter. It's just more of an extension, whereas this one is definitely more luminous and more curled for sure. So I would have to say that this one is my favorite of the two, but this one does a really good job. If you have beautiful lashes as is and you just want to extend them a little bit, you would want to go for this one because it's very subtle and it would definitely help you just give that extra oomph. Whereas this one, if you need more help like I do, would definitely be better for you. And then I'm gonna also do my left eyebrow. That would be so awkward if I walked outside without an eyebrow. I mean, there is an eyebrow, but it's just obviously wouldn't match the right one. That would be a makeup fail for sure. Party foul, you're missing an eyebrow. Okay, and that is it. That is my review and discussion about the Volume Stylist mascaras, as well as all of those Metal Shock lipsticks, both from Essence Makeup. This video was in partnership with them. I hope you guys like this tutorial. I kind of like this whole get ready with me while I'm on my way to work, because right now it is 8:49 and I need to be at work pretty soon. So now I just need to put on the rest of my clothes and get out the door. So it was really fun filming this kind of in the moment, because this is actually what I'm going to go to work looking like. Normally I do my makeup on the weekends and then I have to take it off in a couple hours, but this is realistic. Get ready with me because I'm on my way. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And I just realized that I don't have enough highlighter on my face, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more because, you know, highlighter is my favorite thing ever. Seriously, it's my favorite makeup product, so I'm just gonna go in a little bit more here. We're gonna go here, under here, maybe even, you know, a little on the nose, a little up here. Where else should I put some of this? Maybe even like on the sides. I just feel like going crazy with some highlighter. There we go. I think we're good now. I think we're good. If you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. I would absolutely love to have you come back, watch a future video. If you have any questions about any of the products I mentioned or any of the products I used, I will have all of them linked down in my description box below, just like always. So if you guys want to know where something can be found or what it is or what shade, all of those details will be down in my description box. I hope you're all having an awesome day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!